this video, I'm going to walk you through our own observability app, which is actually a single page application, and show you guys how Splunk RUM can be used to monitor single page applications. So right away, as you can see, all of the metrics that are available for multi-page applications show up over here for single page applications. So I have my page load and route change durations. I have my JavaScript errors, network errors, JavaScript errors by stack trace, web vitals, top page views and route changes, and network requests. So if I wanted to see what are the top backend or resource requests that my single page application is making, I can actually look at them over here or go to Tag Spotlight. To begin our journey, let's start with page views or route changes. Let me click over here and see how our traffic looks like. So right away, I can see that in past 2 days, this is how my traffic looks like. Where are my users coming from? What is the most popular browser? What is the browser version that is being used? And what are different pages or routes that they visited? As you may already know, single page applications have this concept of route change where a page load does not occur, but it may load certain components which are part of the page, or it may actually make some backend calls. And that is where Splunk's magic comes in here, because you already have the route changes show up over here, which are not actually document changes. So let's say if I just wanted to look at my route changes, I can actually click over here, and now I'm just looking at route changes in my app. In addition to that, I can slice and dice the data that I'm used to doing in Splunk RUM, and actually also look at user sessions for these route changes. So let's say if I want to see a session for this particular user journey where someone went to this particular route change, I go to example sessions and I click on, I select one of these sessions over here, and I'm brought to the session details page, which actually shows me, in addition to the route change details, the journey of this particular user. So this particular user went to the app, looked at this dashboard, and then went to this particular dashboard where the route change occurred. In addition to that, I'm also able to see all the calls that were made as part of that route change. So I can see that even though the page load did not occur, these are the different backend calls that were made as part of that route change. Since my backend application or the observability application is also instrumented with APM, I can also see the exact corresponding traits on the APM side for this particular route change. Now let's go back. Let's say in addition to out of the box metrics, there are certain JavaScript logic that you would want to monitor, but because single page applications are designed in a way where sometimes the front end components may change, but they may not make any sort of backend call or front end call. How do you monitor those? Splunk RUM actually makes it easy through custom events. What you can do is define a custom event where you instrument your code with a start and stop marker and wrap it around with your custom JavaScript logic. So let's say if you have a button click that, let's say, expands the view but does not make any front end or back end call, you can actually use custom event to wrap that logic and send as a span to Splunk RUM and actually see metrics around it. So how long does that take? How many request calls have been made? If there are any errors occurring over there. While it does require a little bit more work in terms of instrumenting your app, once instrumented, it actually becomes really useful. So for example, as you can see over here, we have actually instrumented our own Splunk observability app with number of custom events, which allow us to see how was the chart rendering occurring? How many times people use chart render? How long did it take? Things like that. I hope you found this useful.